What's up, fight fans? All right, so getting right into it, this Saturday we got Islam Makhachev going against Bobby Green in the lightweight division in the UFC's main event. Crazy implications, a lot of shit's going on, a little bit of drama, a lot of debates going on. Originally, it was supposed to be Beneil Dariush versus Islam Makhachev, right? And the winner of that fight was probably going to be getting the title shot against the winner versus Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira in the lightweight division. So this was basically like a semifinal matchup in a sense. And now that Beneil Dariush has suffered a leg injury, he's out. There's no time frame for his return right now. They got Bobby Green to step up, 10 days notice, coming off of a very nice decisive win over Nasrat Haqparast. So Bobby Green, he's riding a really, really nice streak. But here's the debate. A lot of people are saying that Islam Makhachev is not going to deserve a title shot with the win over Bobby Green. But, and also, if Bobby Green wins against Islam Makhachev, he also does not deserve a title shot. But why not? That's what I'm thinking. If Islam was about to fight for a semifinal match against Beneil Dariush, Dariush is hurt, he's out of the mix. Bobby Green stepping up, these title implications, the possibility of them fighting against the winner of Gaethje versus Oliveira, that should still be there. Islam is fighting, he's on a 9-fight win streak. The fact that he's not even the number 1, number 2 contender right now behind Justin Gaethje, you're out of your fucking mind. And Bobby Green, who's no slouch himself, yeah, he's not ranked, but if you beat the number 4 guy in the world, that in turn should make you the number 4 guy in the world. Doesn't matter what your previous ranking is or what your overall record is. If, you know, these implications should still be there. And if I'm not mistaken, though, it's now at a catch weight, maybe 160, 165, which to me is like the UFC basically trying to save Islam's spot in case he does take a loss on this random fight. I don't really like that they're doing that. There's a little bit of fuckery that I like to say. But let's get right into the facts of this fight. It's coming up Saturday. Bobby Green, 29-12. He's, I think, 5-2 in his last 7. Since his comeback of his little pre-retirement that he had, he's been phenomenal. He finished Al Iaquinta, had a really dominant win over Nasrat. He also beat Lando Vannata. A lot of people thought he won that decision loss that he had against Rafael Fiziev. I personally thought he did lose on points, but if that fight had 2 more rounds, that shit was very interesting. He was taking Rafael out in that 3rd round. Fiziev had nothing to give him. He was tired. He was exhausted. He did land a couple of shots. One judge, I think, gave that fight 30-27, which was insane. I felt bad for Bobby in that regard. But Bobby Green almost has like this Jorge Masvidal effect where he kind of went away from the sport for a little bit and came back rejuvenated. He said his family didn't want him to retire. His family told him to go back out and keep doing what he wanted to do. He wanted to do it for his kids to show that he wasn't going to give up, and yet he's this new man and this new fighter, and man, he is really taking advantage of his second shot, his second opportunity in the UFC. Bobby Green, 35 years old, does not look like he's slowing down. His boxing, his defense is world-class and elite. Don't let the fact that he is not ranked fool you. Bobby Green can take on any of the top 15 at any given day, but he is fighting a very worthy opponent in Islam Makhachev. Islam, who hasn't lost since 2015, UFC 192, I think. Everybody uses that as an excuse to say that he's not elite. Dude, that was 7 years ago. His one loss was 7 years ago. This is MMA. This is fighting. People do get caught. Shit does happen. He's on a 9-fight win streak. The dude is right there. You know, I mean, he is like a Khabib. I mean, his style, everything, but it seems like he has that full tool set now. He has everything. He has the striking. It may not be super elite, but it's definitely right there. And he has the wrestling to threaten so much to where to open up his striking so much more. And I think that's why he's so effective with his hands and with his kicks. He has that threat there to take these guys down. And what he's doing right now, I mean, the win against Dan Hooker, Drew Dober, Thiago Moises. I mean, he finished 3 straight finishes, just dominated, steamrolling these guys, making it look easy. And, you know, I mean, yeah, he is fighting guys who are strikers. Drew Dober is predominantly a striker. Dan Hooker is obviously predominantly a kickboxer. Thiago Moises is more of a jiu-jitsu guy, but he doesn't really have the wrestling game to compete with a guy like Islam. Surprisingly, though, Thiago did last the longest out of all those guys. He did get finished in the 4th round. I don't know what that's worth, but there you go. But it is very exciting. You You can't count Bobby Green out of this fight. He's there, he's game, he's going to be aggressive, he's not going to be scared. That intimidation factor early on is going to be taken away from Islam, because that's a big thing with Islam right now too. He has that mystique. He has that intimidation factor over his opponents to where they're going to hesitate to throw those shots and to open up because of the threat of that takedown, right? Bobby Green, I don't think is going to be scared. I think he's willing to go toe-to-toe with him. And if Islam wants to keep that respect and keep that intimidation factor, he's got to do something. He's got to do something quick to get Bobby Green's respect. Otherwise, Bobby Green's going to try and fight his fight. And if he fights his fight, he could win. And yes, obviously that one knockout that Islam did have 7 years ago shows he can be put out. It is possible. There is a chink in the man's armor. So if Bobby Green can utilize that and take advantage of that, it could get very fucking interesting in the lightweight division. Imagine an alternate reality, Bobby Green going against Justin Gaethje for the lightweight title, or Bobby Green going against fucking Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title. That would be wild, and that would be so crazy. That would, oh man, I'd pay $75 for that shit. That's all I'm saying. But guys, tell me what you guys think. Well, first, I didn't even make a prediction. Just getting me so excited. I don't even know. I mean, I guess you have to almost go Islam, but I'm not going to count Bobby Green out. I can't even make a... I'm just going to be a fan on this one. I'm not even going to pick a fight. But you guys, tell me what you guys think. Who you guys think is going to take the W. Do you think Islam's going to steamroll Bobby Green like he's been doing to all of his opponents recently? Or is Bobby Green going to use his fucking hands, use his forward pressure, and use his aggression to make it his fight? Tell me what you guys think. Thank you, fight fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mr. Mustache MMA News, out.